wish they'd bring that music back at the beginning. Hello, welcome back to Zekism, and shock news for me anyway, because Daredevil Born Again, Daredevil Born Again, has been renewed for a third season at Marvel Disney, which is surprising because they were sort of alluding to the fact recently it was a 2-series deal and then they were done, they were off. End of story. But here we are with Deadline reporting, and everyone's reporting it now. Daredevil Born Again renewed for a season 3 at Disney Plus. Daredevil Born Again indeed is getting a third season on Disney Plus. Marvel head of TV, streaming and animation, Brad Winderbaum, revealed the news to IGN in an interview. Stars Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio differed publicly on whether there would be a season 3. Cox, who plays the titular character, didn't believe it to be so, whilst D'Onofrio, who plays villain Wilson Fisk, said on X there was a good chance for a third go-around. Vincent has also been indexing himself with Swamp Thing over at DC recently, but maybe that was to grease this up, I don't know. Following the season 1 finale in April, showrunner Dario Scardapane, apologies if that's wrong, he's done a great job by the way, revealed that season 2 of Daredevil Born Again is scheduled to premiere in March 2026, and I cannot wait. The Punisher EP, Scardapane, is credited with rescuing the revival of Daredevil coming out of the 2023 writer's strike when... it's difficult. Anyway, I'll offer my editorial after it. Scroll down, so many adverts on this. Season 1 of Daredevil Born Again follows Wilson Fisk, who goes from being a gangster to an NYC autocrat mayor. Matt Murdock falls in love with therapist Heather Glenn, played by Margarita Lavieva. I think I got that right. I'm impressed. But she winds up becoming an ally in the Fisk administration. Season 2 will see the return of Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones character. Also in the Season 1 ender, John Bernthal's Frank Castle Punisher returned and in the very end broke out of Fisk's Red Hook Prestige jail. There's also a Punisher special in the works from Marvel Studios, which Bernthal was co-writing alongside director Ronaldo Marcus Green, so many names. Debuting on March 4th, Daredevil Born Again racked up the best series premiere on Disney Plus for 2025 to date, with 7.5 million viewers worldwide in its first 5 days. I think that's good, but I remember the reporting at the time saying it was a flop. So whatever you think, but so I'll give my editorial now. I loved Daredevil Born Again. I thought it was, as a massive fan of the Netflix show, the original Daredevil, which is now, they've put it as canon alongside all the other Marvel Studios productions, which is a great shout because they were always Marvel Studios adjacent. I think it's great to include them. I love Daredevil Born Again. I thought it was good. Yeah, really, just good. There's no other word to describe it. There's some iffy parts and every now and then, and you can sort of see some of the stitching that went into the stitch up job that Scardapane had to do with what he picked up. But from all accounts, I mean, he was quite honest about what was his and what wasn't his, and what was the new directors whose names escape me, but they did a really good job as well. Benson and Moorhead, there you go, they came to me. And they did. I thought the episodes that they directed were phenomenal, especially the finale. I thought the finale really nailed it and put it in a really good place where I really want to see what happens next. Obviously, spoilers, ends with Fisk's task force sort of, I don't want to say cleaning up New York, but basically going after superheroes, the anti-superhero task force, or anti-vigilante task force, should I say. And it opens up a plethora of options for the second season. In fact, there's a Punisher special. This is just a very good time to be a fan of the Daredevil world, or the sort of ground level superhero stuff in New York. But I thought it was good. I thought, yeah, the stitch up job was done really well, and I really enjoyed the season. I really enjoyed it. Not enough Muse, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And the fact they've finished filming the second season and they've commissioned now a third, I think is a good sign. It bodes well. It means they've seen what they've seen. They're happy with it. They think it's going to go down well with fans like myself, nerds, shills, whatever you want to call me. It's fine. I agree to all of those things. But it's yeah, I thought it was a really good show. I loved it. I'm so happy that Charlie Cox's Daredevil is a part of the Marvel world. I'm not as upset as other people that Foggy's not around. No offense, Foggy, but I think their confidence in the season, it's their go-to show. I think we heard this from Brad Winderbaum when he was promoting Daredevil Born Again when it first came out, and he was alluding to the fact that the TV side of things was going to focus on the ground level, street level stories more so than the movies will, and that will be their world. And here I think is evidence of that with season 3 commissioned. I think, you know, the article mentions that season 2 is going to see the return of Jessica Jones, Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones, which is a great shout. I do wonder now if with the season 3 on the way, we're going full blown ground level, whether we get the other Defenders that were in that Netflix show. We've got, you know, I know people don't like the Iron Fist character that was in that show, but it'll be weird if the others return and he didn't, you know what I mean, just for consistency. I really do hope they bring back the co-lead from the Iron Fist show as well, because she was great, and I really hope, well, if they were going to recast that role, she's a great shout. I thought she did a really good job. Luke Cage, of course, as well. I would like to see him come back. Yeah, I just think this is great news. It's great news for a good show, and I think they can only build on it. I think Vincent D'Onofrio seems so keen to keep playing this character, and please, Disney, please, just keep letting him play it. Why you can't put him in the films? Why you can't put them in the films? Sorry, is beyond me. I hope this is all just a bait and switch, and we end up seeing them in Secret Wars, or you know, minorly in Doomsday. Now the interesting part is the timelines, because if we think about season 2 is going to come out next year, so that's March 2026, and that sort of will wrap up, I'm imagining, May, June of next year, before Spider-Man 4 comes out, which is in July. You've then got Doomsday in December next year. Will a season 3 of Daredevil come out in between Doomsday and Secret Wars? And what does that do for continuity? Or is season 3 commissioned? It's going to come out after Secret Wars, meaning that will be 2028. So we're in a post Secret Wars world, and Charlie Cox's Daredevil is still around. I don't know. That's an interesting question. And I would hope, hey, put those hands together. Actually, I've just thought, no, what is it, one or the other? Put those hands together. Have him be featured before that, and have him feature post Secret Wars as well. Have them stick around as long as they want to keep doing this, because quite frankly, we have the perfect Daredevil and we have the perfect Wilson Fisk. You know, sorry, people might disagree with that, but I think their performances, and don't even get me started on John Bernthal's Punisher. My God, just let that guy. The curious thing is why his, you know, just to go off track a little bit, why his character's appearing in Spider-Man 4 when John Bernthal himself said he doesn't want to do the family-friendly movies, and here he is doing a 12A probably, or 12 rated film, but still a 12 rated film, which is that's fine. I think he was on the set of the Odyssey with, this is my theory, he was on the set of the Odyssey with Tom Holland. Tom Holland said, you know, he likes Tom Holland maybe. He's like, come do a Spider-Man film, it'll be fun. We can film in the UK, it'd be great. He's like, yeah, sure. My kids like it. My kids like Spider-Man. I'll do it. That's probably the way it went down. But anyway, that's massively gone off tangent there. I think this is great news. Welcome back, Daredevil. Really happy to see you back. What do you think of this? Are you excited? As excited as me? Probably not. But if you are, let me know in the comment section below. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.